I'm kind of glad you didn't pick up. I kind of just called to hear your voice. I miss you. I've been thinking about you, and I've been thinking about our love, and how much I miss you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. I miss being around you, hearing your laugh and holding your hand. I think of you every day. I hope and I wish that you're doing okay. I want to go back to the old days, because I miss you, and I just thought of you. The idea of you listening to this, the thought of you on the other side of the line, I can't hang up. I don't want this to end. Not again. I don't know if you miss me too, but I hope you do. Even if things never go back to what we were, what I became so used to, what I thought would be forever.
Just in for those little purrs there. But Mr. Penguin and Happy Cat Lady, welcome in. Oh, hang on, I'm going to sneeze. Oh, there's a good start. It's going to be one of those nights, isn't it? But tonight we are playing No Man's Sky. When the game first released, I played about 100 or so hours of it. We did do one little kind of stream, which wasn't like a proper playing it. We never even left the planet that we were on. And we begin with the pairs. Yeah, they came on because when Ada like buzzed to say that you were here in my headset, I'm thinking, oh, will we get through the transition in time before the pairs start? But evening though. We are we're going to start a brand new game because the game is completely different to when I like put the hours in, which was at launch. It's a lot of things because I was watching Happy Cat play it the other day, and it's basically a completely different game. So we're going to start from the beginning, go through whatever tutorial it throws at us. I fired the game up for about 15 minutes earlier today just to make sure the graphic settings were all there. So we'll see how it goes. I might have to drop a couple of these because the game's actually I only get into the game because it still takes about 2 days to so there's like 15 minutes from this morning. It still takes about 2 days to load up. So we're going to play the normal game mode. Good evening, Gary, and welcome in. I don't know what all these are. I think I don't think there was any choice, was there, when I played it? Maybe it was just normal and that was it. Yeah, I don't know what all these are, but we're just going to stick to normal. What could possibly go wrong? An evening royalty? Now, you'd have to let me know how this goes. As in, does it get choppy? Because this is one of the games that doesn't register on the it doesn't register on the GPU monitor for reasons apparently. But let's wait for the it's about a 5-minute long screensaver we have to go through here. It is quite a nice screensaver though.
Gary!
Happy_cat_lady. But you should know that I take my chocolate very seriously.
Indeed, Ada takes a chocolate very seriously. Otherwise you get into trouble with the ice cream mafia. But while we wait for our new game to load, what sort of mischief has everyone been getting themselves up to today? Actually, I'll say it might not take too long. I haven't restarted my computer since I was last on it, so there may be some cached memory still in, but I think enjoy the screensaver, everyone. So do I, Ada. That's why I don't share. Poor Ada. Just wants that chocolate.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, we need to put what's her name back on the schedule. Oh, well, that's called the Good Life. I've got to pick up that DLC, and we have to put it back on the schedule. Have you been napping, Penguin? Do penguins hibernate? Is that a thing? Well, they stand in the big pile, don't they, for a few months? Being a busy bee, cleaning up, then off to look. Oh, that's right. You were going to have a look at a new place. Really over. So is it questioning now the place that you'd previously thought of? Then. An evening, Porter, and welcome in. Played my first game tournament this evening. What game have you been playing on the Warframe? Happy Cat. Oh, hang on. The round one. Yeah, do you want to be on that round planet that you'd most like to visit? Oh, I thought you'd go for the rectangle one. Definitely question it. I didn't think I could love one more than the last one. All right, you're gonna have to stick some. Pictures on Discord, and we'll do a poll, and we'll get everybody to chip in with which one you should pick. Oh, and you decided to go head to head with Ada for a battle porter. Yeah, I did add the ability. It can only be called once every 10 minutes. But you can battle Ada to the death, and Ada apparently won. Yeah, it's always taken ages to load, but it's probably because I've got everything turned on to ultra, and that's probably why. Oh, has Chrissy picked another one for you to go? Is that next weekend? There'll never be a perfect place. Might do it in the back garden. Still loads quicker than the PS4. She challenged me. Oh, as well, guys, the Hunger Games. I've done stage 1 of an update. What can happen now? It can only happen to at the minute. I'll work on it through the week. But at the minute, it can. There is a 1 in 10 probability that if you initiate the Hunger Games, Ada may volunteer in your place. I'll add it to the other contestants' probability of it happening later. Chipskin marries.
Bouncy bouncy with happy_cat_lady. Is all set to marry. I think I'm a penguin 8p, and are going to kill happy_cat_lady.
Oh, no sooner had you pulled Happy Cap, you got killed off to cover up the affair. We'll press E to begin. Too much to handle. We've woken up on a hillside. We're going to go through whatever tutorial it puts at us, because obviously it's been a long time since I played the game properly, and it'll be a completely different game. One thing though, when I had like a 15-minute run around today, I didn't like the third-person view. It just took up too much of the screen, so I'm going to try and remember what button I had to go through. I think it was this one here. I had to look it up. It doesn't give you very much time on that menu, does it? I think it was the cog. Select. There we go. That's better. And the Lazy Titan, welcome in there as well. You join us tonight. We are starting No Man's Sky from the beginning. This looks like a bad. Yeah, when I started like for that 15-minute one this afternoon, it put me on a frozen planet. So it was like I was continuously dying, freezing to death. But we've got to get some ferrite dust, or as you're probably going to hear me call it, ferret dust. Grab a little bit of this. Can we get a little bit more? Might as well burn out the thing. But what sort of trouble you've been causing today there, Titan? And have you done any work today as well, Gary, on your on your model? Okay, press tab, click on here, click on there. Okay. At the end of the stream, we may jump into my other save, and I'll show you my ship that looks like a chicken's head. Scan for sodium. Oh, actually, look at that. We're really low on getting frozen to death. So they always put you now on a frozen planet. What's the chemical signature for sodium? Just as a all right, Na, right? just you know. Let's back away from that. Recharge protection. That must be why it puts you on this planet then, or this type of planet before, like first, so that you can. It can teach you how to do that. I'm guessing. We should maybe get a little bit more of that stuff.
Starship signal detected.
Anything else? We've got a little bit. We'll keep us going for a little bit there. Just saw a new horror movie called Talk to Me. With your, I don't think I've heard of that one. Was it any good? There are very few horror films that I know. The one that I always mention is one of the very few that I've seen is As Above, So Below. Is that a real movie? Oh, hang on. Or is that the case? Has she been making you to... Did you take your phone off you? We're heading this direction now and get to their ship. What's the new Insidious? I've heard that name before. For a film. We'll call that a 7. It goes 68% for your score. Poison Planet's my first one. That sounds about right as well, doesn't it? Our character can't run very far before they're out of breath. That must be mimicking like us in real life. Okay. So these things come out with stuff. Oh, it's having to hold the cursor down. Evening Samwise? I was hyped to just the one royalty scene. We watched Die Hard 2 this evening, just as a. Can we grab some of these just while we're here? Might need this for something, so might as well gather up what's lying around here. Use oxygen on your life support.
Technology recharge.
Can we just put that directly? Ah, there we go. Might as well. Board the ship. Here we go. Oh, did not have a good ending. Oh, I just saw that as well in the middle of all that when I was reading the thing. There was a heist in progress. So exclamation mark heist and followed by numbers. See, Atlas connection intermittent. Launch thrusters buggered. Oh yeah, you have to put. You have to put. You can only take off so many times, can't you? If I remember right. And you gotta keep like refueling it. Evening Mayhem and welcome in. Let's see, I may find myself. Yeah, there's a lot of government on the bottom of the screen here. There we go. But welcome in there. You join us tonight. We are playing No Man's Sky, which I've not really played since launch. So we're just going through the tutorial sorts of bits. I keep on thinking it was going to do so. I didn't realize it was waiting for me to prompt to click it. Okay, so the engines are slightly buggered. So we need to find stuff to fix it. It looks a lot better than what it previously looked. The clouds look a bit weird though, to be fair. They kind of look like, that one looks like fire in the sky. Okay, so we're going to make some metal plating And we need more ferret dust. What's that I found hard to start to have?
Protection falling.
Oh, like in your previous, yeah. I mean, in my previous one, I had absolutely loads in the save. But then there was an update, and my inventory got like reset. So I'm probably going to need carbon for something. We'll just take some carbon now before it's. Bound to come in handy somewhere down the line. Not a problem there, Mayhem. As soon as Ada spots you. Where are we going? Jetpack depleted. Oh yeah, we need to go in here, don't we? And this is how we fabricate things inside of here. Oh, have I got to be close to the... All right, let's get close to the ship, and then we sort of wandered off. Tab. Metal plate.
Component prepared.
Okay, so that's one way. Okay, what do we need to do next? Restore ship. I think we have to get back on board. When I had an update once, my base was turned into bubbles. Actually, I've never had like a ground base on here. I've got in my other save. I have like a big ship in orbit, and a ship that looks like a chicken's head. But I had like an inventory full of everything you needed for like hopping around the galaxy, and it just everything got turned to like the same item just in every slot. So I assume they must have changed the ID numbers for like things as they've added things, and just did a reset. I remember they reset not long after the game was launched. They did like a universe reset, and I'd named planets to describe what they were and what kind of resources like were on them, and all those changed. Like there was one planet was like mainly water, and that got changed into like a dead rock. There was one that I called Christmas Land because it was all like snow and like Christmas trees, and I think that got turned into a water world. And the Hunger Games have begun. Exclamation mark Hunger Games if you'd like to volunteer as tribute. I couldn't find the button here. I've rejiggled some of the buttons on my stream deck. So we have I'm volunteering from District 11, Happy Cat from District 6, the Penguin from District 5. Or do I have to go back to here again? Just keep following that marker there. And Gary from District 8. And we have Samrise from District 8. Oh, we have a team, Samwise and Gary. And Royalty from District 2. Or press tab, it says. E to plot route.
Navigational data received.
I kind of remember this sort of thing where it would like zoom up and show a route to something. But we won't want to go this way. There you go, Gary. You'll have to protect Sam. So like the Hunter, it has an auto walk, so I can press K because I was reading through the controls this afternoon. Press K and it'll just do all the walking for me. I'll borrow Frodo's ring. Or let's see who's going to be the first. You left Gary to die, Samwise. He's the first tribute to fall.
Gentlemen, we have our victor. The winner of the Hunger Games. R0 Yalt 3A. In a dark and twisted turn of events, R0 Yalt 3A emerges as the victor of the Hunger Games. They won through ruthless deception and manipulation, using psychological warfare to break the spirits of their opponents.
We have our victor. It's royalty. I've been looking forward to adding the new feature, or to finish the new feature, where Ada can volunteer. Like, I'm setting it so that it can't happen multiple times during a round, but there'll be a 1 in 10 chance that she can. At the minute, she can only do it on the person who initiates a Hunger Games. I'll expand it. Yeah, it's getting a bit problematic. Oh, hang on, there's some stuff here. Let's go. Let's investigate here. It's not where we're supposed to be going, but we'll go inside for a moment. Close the doors. Getting a bit nippy out there. And we have a mission through the gate. Exclamation mark Stargate. Can you rescue SG-1? I was watching when I've been playing Stardew Valley, I've been watching more of SG-1 again. And the ear welcome in there as well there, mate. Not a problem there, mate. When I was looking at the different folk, as soon as I looked at the thing, and I'm like, what the hell is the name of that game that you're playing? And like that was the decision was made. We were going over to investigate what the hell that game was. But I hope you've been keeping yourself out of trouble. We are on No Man's Sky. This is basically the first time I'm playing it since launch. So it's basically a completely different game. I don't know what we're picking up, but I'm just picking up things as we go. How far are we away from where we're heading? Actually, where are we heading? Can we crouch? Is crouch a thing? The buttons I would have associated with crouch don't make me crouch. Just see if I get a better view out this window. Which
Storm clearing.
keep playing all these games when you want to buy them. I've had this one since launch. Obviously, I played like 100 hours of it back then, but haven't really touched it since. I got what I wanted out of it, and then just never went back to it. In fact, it was when we lived in Maud when this one came out. Ooh, there's something funky going on over there. I don't think I've seen a tower that like that before. Which way are we supposed to be going? What is our mission? Use F. Ah, right. Ah, hang on. Carbon nanotubes. Okay, press tab.
Technology installed.
Alright, we need to manufacture some of those. Can I... Or do I have to be next to my ship to do it? Craft carbon nanotube. Okay. Then it says go to the multi-tool. Click here. Is that it done? Apparently. Oh, have you checked it? You can't crouch. Games these days are so expensive. I remember, I remember like getting back in the 90s, going to Blockbusters, and I remember buying Donkey Kong Country for £24. I think Donkey Kong Country 2 was 28. I got that from Woolworths. Analyze object for review. Is that where the F key? Aha. I remember doing a lot of this as well because you can name everything, can't you? All the weird things that you encounter. But nowadays you've got to pay. You'll pay like 60 quid, and it'll only be part of the game because the rest of the game is it's held back so they can sell you a season pass and DLCs. Analyze object for reward. Return to ship. But we will return to the ship, but I just want to investigate this structure over here first. Looks like a big landing platform. I remember there being like a big, there being like some big landing platforms. Had like I think it was like 4 or so big. Oh bugger! Stay away from those. Like 4 big. Like landing platform things, and you could like come in and there was like weird people that never had anything useful to say. We'll click on these. I wonder if I should change my field of vision. It feels a bit weird. Options, display. Is there a field of vision option? Maybe it's under general. Camera. Oh, that's flight. Hang on, let's just leave that where it was then. Field of vision on foot. We'll try it for a minute. Maybe, actually, maybe. No, it wasn't there, wasn't it? It was camera. Surely that would be narrowing it though, wouldn't it? Right, let's just leave it where it was. Let's just not knock it for now. Okay, what's oh, it's ladders. Ah, there wasn't any ladders before. What's that there? That's after you bought a decent PC that can play the games. Not to mention the insane amount of storage that you need as well for half the games. I know some of it will be like, high-res textures and stuff like that, but I'm convinced that some of it is just bloatware. Because I'm sure, didn't they like find some cartoon episodes inside of one game? It was used just to inflate the storage space. So no incoming calls currently registered. Access log? Oh, you have to like learn all different words or something like that, don't you? There's like these funny little box things. We should probably head back to the ship. Let's press K to auto walk. Let's be lazy. Yeah, is that the one I'm thinking of where it had like the... I'm sure it has like oh bugger, like four platforms. Gary, wait, you could... these weirdos that never seem to have any useful information. So I done the lazy on my PC and bought a pre-built. Going to get a new case and motherboard soon. So I want to upgrade mine as well. With unfortunately, the car had other plans. So that money's now had to be spent on the car that was going to go for a new CPU motherboard.
I think I'm a penguin. 8p wants to bouncy with R0 yelled 3A. Is all set to marry Gary D. Steele, and are going to kill Gary D. Steele.
Now, how does that insurance job work? But you've pulled royalty. Was it? I thought you're about to send yourself. We're gonna climb, steal somebody else's ship, a working ship. Ah, look, there's one of those little things on the radar. So there'll be loads of these. I'll accept the knowledge. The name something floats in your vision. Okay, we've learnt a word. Now what I seem to remember is the words... It always seemed to be the same word you always learned. Yeah, I mean, there's some of the plant lives are aggressive. I'm not sure about the animals, but some planets have these drones that can that can do you in. Ah, you're probably right. We should be doing a bit of. How do we zoom in a bit? Like we'll scan those. Oh, that's convenient. Here's our ship. Oh, did we check these buckets out over here? Okay, we have some splat, by the looks of it. Oh, it's getting nippy. That right. This is a thing that I never, when I originally played it, I never knew what the score was with these Atlas Pass things. I think I may have picked up a couple of them over time. Let's get back in the ship. Warm up a little bit. Some animals try to nibble you. And oh yeah, because you can get all of a sudden like a group of enemy ships can all like jump down on you. Oh, wrong button. Press tab. Okay, is that the ship working? So we need to sort out the landing thing, or sorry, the launch thruster even. So we need some pure ferrets. Purebred ferrets. Okay, here's the launch thrusters with super lube jelly. Press tab. Apparently we must have already had some. Okay, construct a portable refinery. Something in here? Yeah, let's just read that. Oh, we haven't got enough stuff. We haven't got enough thingamajig, that's why. Let's go gather up some more from these rocks here. And royalties trying the bounty marry kill.
Samwise Gamgee wants to bouncy with R0 Yalt 3A. Is all set to marry happy_cat_lady, and are going to kill I think I'm a penguin 8p.
So, oh, the game had crashed there. That's all we need. So, Samwise getting together with Royalty and Happy Cat to kill the penguin. Right, let's press the tab thing and see if we can. So I think we want a metal plate, and then let's see, advanced material required, or deploy a portable refinery. Oh right, so right, press Z. Portable refinery. Input this. All right, none of this was none of this was in it when I played it. Begin. Okay, press tab, click on the landing gear.
Prepared. Technology prepared.
Okay, can I pick this back up now? In a way. Right. Return to the ship. All systems functional. Seek answers among the stars. Press W to take off. Now, I would say this one here makes you go. Did spacebar? The spacebar make you go even faster again? Remember, wasn't there like a secondary weapon that you could use? Was that interesting takeoff? Well, who's to say which is the correct way up? Oh, don't crash, don't crash. Welcome in there, mate. You joined us tonight for No Man's Sky. We're looking while cleaning the... Oh, after you've done, do you want to do ours? But welcome in there, mate. Was there a button? What happens if I press this button here? I'm sure there was like a button you could press and it maintained the speed. Okay, what else we got in here? There's some markers. Now normally, I mean, the one thing that as soon as you ever like broke orbit, you were like completely bombarded with all these little tiny like rock sort of things. I take it they've lowered that down a little bit, so it's not as like pandemonium. See, arrival in that many seconds. I'm sure there was a button for like cruise control. Ten seconds. And that gave us some stuff. So, is that the tutorial concluded and now we're left to our own devices to explore? Which is the button? Okay. So here's our galactic map. Can we... Alright, this has gone a bit weird now. How do I get back to where I was? Can I not just get a look at the system? I'm sure there was a thing where you could get like a... Where you could like have a look. It's done that again? It shows you the planets for a second, then it just flies back. Oh, mistakes. Oh, it's through the middle. I know you've got like the... Well, you can accelerate with that one. Let's go with the ring planet. Press this button to scan, is it? Then we have to wait a minute before we actually pull up. Question is how much. Answer the communication by putting... Oh, someone's on the phone to us. It does not give you enough time on that menu at the bottom. Incoming transmission. Please identify yourself. Broadcast ends.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Oh, let me guess. It's back the way we came. Arrival in 3 days. And thank you for the follow there, and welcome in there again there, mate. I said we are well, sort of learning how to play again. I haven't played it since the game launched. But I don't think we have been to this planet here. But once again, welcome in there, mate, and thank you for the follow. Let's put the warp drive back on again, and we'll zoom back. For those of you who join us for the first time, though, we do stream every night. This week's lineup, we have another new game tomorrow. Well, I say new game to us, in the Euro truck thingy. I don't know how well that's going to go, but you know. Yeah, there's some slight glitches in the Matrix in the with Ada. Oh yes, yeah. Destiny next week. No, you need to put the brakes on. Put the brakes on. Oh, hang on. Are we going to this planet, or are we going to a planet behind it? Hang on. But yeah, I thought we'd give that a go. I don't know if I can reset my player because I played it for. Oh bugger. I played it for a little bit. I guess those have... it matters if you hit these things now. 2 seconds, we'll just navigate through here. This is how you do it, isn't it? I've seen this in Star Wars. There you go, 'tis but a scratch. What happens if our ship gets... Does it get damaged beyond all? Ah, is there slots for characters? Oh, yeah. Well, just what you're saying that the PvP thing, I've got no interest in the PvP stuff. I mean, I played Destiny 1 when it came out, and you could only level up so far, and then you were forced to do PvP to level up further. And when I got to that point, I lost interest in the game. And that was on Destiny 1. Destiny 2 was free, so I downloaded it on Steam, and I fired it up, and it just seemed like it was a copy and paste job, because the place where you started off at was the exact place that it was the same map as from the first one. So I assume that I assume it's all the same places, just with a like shoehorned in, maybe it's like a different vague story. Because that was the thing with I know with the first one, it was everything was all kind of like, I could tell you this. It's like, well, why don't you? Did no one write the exposition? Previous is better. Is that option just to play the single player one then or at least like co-op anyway? So I said I've got no interest in that, but I did do a chunk of co-op in the first one, like just with randoms. I never knew who they were. Still another minute till we get to where we're going here. Oh, look at that! You see that planet there? It's above the clouds. Oh, this place looks a bit damp. Oh, hang on, wasn't there a button? I'm sure you could look sideways. Not that button. I remember you've been able to like turn your head in the cockpit, but I can't remember what buttons you have to press for that. 2 minutes to the location. Maybe we should. We're going to duck out of the atmosphere for a second. Yeah, it's a fairly wet planet, this one. There we go. We'll be able to see where we're going without the instruments getting in the way now. 10 seconds to impact. Still 10 seconds. Question. How do you land? Follow the coordinates and find the signal source. Approach the site and slow down with S. And then press E to land. Well, there we go. Ah, extremely toxic. That's what we like. But we're conveniently right next to... Actually, you can do these things, can't you? There we go. What was I saying there as well? Yeah, co-op is standard for most stuff. Also the... also this one looks a bit... So we'll spend as little time as possible here. Can we not just find like a nice happy planet to land on? When you look, the base computer will hold more information. Oh, base. All right, we've got to build something. I thought it meant we were going to go somewhere where I had a computer. Okay, so we need some kind of metal. 2 carbon nanotubes and 2 lots of lube. Oh, sorry, 1 lot of lube. Okay. Select the terrain manipulation mission from the log. Okay. Install terrain manipulation. Okay, right. So that's that one. Ah, it said hold Alt. Hang on, we'll just jump in here for a second. I remember there being a way. I did a video years ago of No Man's Sky on YouTube, because there was some sort of glitch I found where you could you could basically confuse the game and lose your ship and be in the same place at the same time by using the Stargates. Open the inventory and select the multi-tool to begin. Okay. So we need to gather this stuff to make jelly. Okay, let's do a scan. Scan one of those. So we need some kind of material. But I'm not sure what oh, hang on, that's convenient. This is what we need. Ooh, what's this? Oh, right, we can't do it. It requires an advanced laser to do that one. Okay, so do we have to make the jellies? We need 40 to make the jellies. What was the letter that we were running to before? Let's run over here and see what happens. Yeah, that's it. So H. We're running to the H's. Oh, mining beat. Oh, don't tell me we need. Not good. Oh, exclamation mark Hunger Games and volunteer as tribute. I'm gonna have to rig it so it puts me in straight away, or at least gives me like a 10-second countdown, then puts me in. So, ooh, we have a team. Myself and Happy Cat. To make the only carbon nanotubes. Hang on, how do I manufacture more than one? Ah, I can click on it and do it again. But from District 7 we have the Penguin. And Samwise from District 5. Install terrain thingamajig. Did it work? That was somewhere next to there, wasn't it? Activate the terrain manipulator with G. Ah, did G change your weapons as well, if I remember? Let's see, use the visor F to locate deposit. Surely it's talking about this. Oops.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have our victor. The winner of the Hunger Games. I think I'm a penguin 18. We have a victor, folks. I think a penguin 8P emerged triumphant by distracting their opponents with an impromptu dance-off, leaving them bewildered and helpless.
The penguin wins again. Okay, did we win? So is this now, this tool is kind of like the tool in, oh, what was the game? Astroneer. This tool, just the way it was cutting through the ground there, reminds me of Astroneer. I'm just going to go and jump in our ship for a second, because our protection thing looks a bit on the low side. So we'll take a break in here for a minute there. And, do a story. Chris, me welcome in there, mate. Oh, 2 seconds, I've got to sit up a little bit. I'm sliding off the chair here. Oh, our health's almost gone as well. Can we do anything about that? Is it exosuit we click on?
Technology recharge.
Yay. So is the starship happy? The starship wants stuff to make it go. So I think it can take off one more time, and then we need to charge it back up. That's one thing back I remember when I originally played the game, was having to continuously keep filling these two things like as you were trying to travel. Gather 60 copper. Right, let's just jump out here a minute. What sort of trouble are you getting yourself up to there though, mate? Activate the thing with G. Why does it tell me what I've got on here? Mining beam, terrain manipulator. Use F to locate a deposit. Surely I'd use C to locate a deposit. What we're looking for again? Copper. What's the chemical thing for copper? I don't want to get too far from the base. CU. We're looking for CU. Oh, there's none in the immediate area. Alright, we'll keep walking and see what we can find. Unless we're going to have to dig a hole underground, maybe? Ooh, what did that say there for a second? Oh, carbon. I saw the letter C and got excited. Oh, scanner's recharging. So I don't want to get too far away from the ship. Might not be close enough for that one. We've got to use the visor. Oh, what do these ones do? Analyze mode. And target sweep mode. Cargo drop. It's our ship. Silver deposit. Alright, so we're going to go for each of these until we find copper. E to tag. Let's go. How much do we need? We need 60 of this stuff. And we're coming on the halfway point for our suits melting. Of course, the system that we landed in for the tutorial would be just like every planet is just out to destroy you. There must be something going on over there. the diamonds or the yeah. So whenever I see that shape in the visor, then that's where I'm needing to go. I love how the first planet you put you on is toxic. The first one was frozen. We've come across to this one here. What do I need? 60 pieces to grind out. So how deep does it let you dig? Is it like Astroneer where you can dig all the way to the core of the planet? Or is it like just a few feet limit? Or is it limited to where the actual deposit is?
Toxic protection falling.
Nope, we appear to have hit bedrock. Yeah, this is as low as we can go, so we can get down a few foot anyway. Probably have to get out of here in two hops. Maybe we'll just wait for the jetpack to recharge. Where did we park? There we are. So, copper, process copper to create something metal. Deploy refiner from the build menu. Okay, we're gonna get back to the ship and we're just gonna like get the toxicness scrubbed off, and then we'll interfere with this build menu. Is there a way I can change it? Because that, or wasn't this menu I was looking for? This menu here, it doesn't stay up on the screen long enough for me. I triple that time for myself for looking at the things. There we go. We're sitting here for a minute. There's a limit. All depends on how high up you are. So there will be like a core of the. Ooh. Would the planet reset every time I leave, or could I potentially? Could you potentially carve out the entire planet to that core that we were just at, and turn it into a barren rock? Or every time you come back to it, would the terrain reset? That would be a project. Find a planet where it doesn't kill you every 2 seconds, and maybe we'll try. Maybe we'll try and like get it does leave the holes. Oh, right, we're going to have a mission. Obviously, we're not going to do that today, but we'll find a happy planet somewhere, and we'll excavate a huge chunk. Good look, these planets are huge. You haven't seen the damage we did on Astroneer. Well, I built a massive house to keep out the heat on my world, and just so just found that. So none of this building stuff was in here when I previously played the game. Press Z for here. What, a refinery? Was it a refinery said? I think so. Yeah, put that one down there. Planets heal over time. Why you shouldn't build your base on terrain. Right, so I suppose unless you're on there all the time, it won't. It won't let you then. It's just going to it'll just reset it. Oh, that's a bit of a bugger. But welcome in there though, mate. I say I have not played the game since it came out. I put like 100 hours into it when it came out. What did I want to put in here again? What did we just pick up? Oh right, it's on the other page. Begin. So we're basically learning how to play from scratch. But welcome in there as well there, mate. I can't believe I had to build my wooden shack of a base on a fiery planet. just a walking bushfire. I sold the food online and made a mint. Oh, hang on, can I just take that out of there and put it into my thingamajig? Okay, base computer, press Z. Okay, we got one. Use the base computer with E. Let's see. Sonar test confirms sites. Hey, do we have to claim a base here? We'll do it for the sake of the tutorial. I don't want to set camp up here. Base computer online. Was it there? When you port into base and inside of the shack is on fire. The whole place burns down in the heat. What are we doing here then? Base computers online. Use the terminal. Okay, entry summing jig follows. Supplies are low, indeed they are. Extract plan. Okay, so I said there was no base building when I played. So is this all? So I think we have to build. Oh, we're gonna have to build a wood hut here, aren't we? Why does it keep doing that? Couldn't have picked a better planet, could it? Construct a base or shelter from the harsh environment. With this like toxic rain, I don't think no wood structure is going to be. It's going to cut it. Construct a shelter to protect against hazards. Build foundations from timber. Press Z. Okay, we want to build one of those. Requires carbon. Okay, let's go get some carbon. I'm assuming I can extract carbon from that. I hope so, anyway. One day I'll travel back to my base via a portal. It wouldn't be surprised if any uses a pile of ash. Alright, let's press the button and see if we can... I think we can't harvest these things then. Okay. Okay, advanced mining laser required. Okay, we don't have that, so we can take the little ones for now. And just keep an eye on the toxic levels. Should be doing this, shouldn't I, as well? So you've got a sea over there. We're going that way. Everwoodenhausen hasn't burned down yet. But the floor will be on fire. You could AFK pour into a death trap. Is that kind of like I just having like thoughts of like Minecraft, you know, like if you knew where someone logged out. So if you know where someone logs out, and then you you know, like maybe replace the floor where they logged out with lava or something. Ooh, something got us there. Must have enough. Oh, is that something? The C plus is something else. Bugger. Remember the chemicals back then? I knew them back then, but obviously it is a long time. Let's see if we've got enough though to put a floor down. It's not really a nice spot at all, really, but we'll one shack.
Samwise Gamgee Lotta. Be cautious when handling everyday objects. From dropping plates to knocking over water glasses. Your tendency for mishaps will be at an all-time high. Stay aware and keep the laughter flowing.
You seem to get an awful lot of, like, clumsy falls horoscopes. Yeah, we'll just keep harvesting the plant life, Gary. I was kind of hoping these big things would have given us, like, super carbon, like a ton of it. But we'll just, we'll keep on, we'll grind away at these. Does it tell me initially how much I've got? Oh, and I'll also need to put some into my, I'll have to put some fuel into this gun as well, won't I? Right, haven't got enough to build another thing yet. 2 of those. Put a roof on it. And then a door. Wrong button. Oh, I'm just shy of 1 carbon. There we go. Right, so press Z. There we go. Welcome to our moon shack.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
Seems perfectly safe.
I'll show you how to eat people if you want.
Evening, Wolf, and welcome in. Oh, 2 seconds, everyone. My audio monitor has just gone off the screen. There we go, that's better. But welcome in there, Wolf. You join us for No Man's Sky in the middle of a toxic storm. Now, it said click on the computer.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Construct research unit. Why do we have to construct it on this planet? We just wait here till the storm passes, maybe. Expand your base and earn new construction blueprints. Dig up buried technology to earn new blueprints. Power your base to enable advanced technology. Use teleporters to instantly return to your base during your travels. Am I stuck here now? This is our home now. Could we build it in under the shelter of one of those, or does the game's physics not allow for that? The ground sounds. It sounds like we're like plodging a bit. We must have tripped in some of the stuff. Okay, construct a research unit. Requires magnetized ferrite. Create a in the refinery. Okay, collect more ferret dust, as we're calling it. Okay, the storm's cleared a little bit, I think. You'll stick with your burning inferno world. Exactly. Who needs physics? Oh, there's one thing I forgot to ask you earlier on. How goes it with the new guitar that you got for your birthday a few weeks ago? Been getting plenty practice in. Heat warning. Oh yeah, the tool overheated. Can we go back to... Actually, which way was our base? There it is. Was that... I have bases there for resources on everywhere from toxic planets to moons, depending on I suppose on what's on the planet. So can you automate resource collection then? So you can like come back to the base and then find there's like a hopper full of carbon and bits. So you do half an hour's worth of practice each day then, Wolf. And you guys said yeah we can automate it all. Question. I'm putting this stuff in here. What? I'm putting this in here. Create magnetized ferrite. Right, am I putting this in it? What will that make? Ah, yeah, this is going to make it. I'm thinking if I drop it in, it was going to instantly do it. You know, I'm thinking Minecraft again. Pop that into there. Place ferrite dust in portable. Did we not already do that? Dust. Where be the dust? Ah, here it is. We need 40, so I'll cut it short in case we need other resources for now. Construction unit requires into processing. I think we've already done that. Oh, we need a lot more. Alright, that's okay. Alright, I think I know what it was trying to tell me. The machine. Right, let's bollocks to it. Let's just process this bit. And then we take this stuff then and then chuck it into here again to make the other stuff again. Begin. There we go. You can set up minerals and gas collection farms to bulk gather resources. It's reminding me more and more of Astroneer. So this is like Astroneer, but it's not like cartoony. I haven't played Astroneer. The last time they did it was just before they did the train update, so I haven't had to try the trains yet on Astroneer. Right, so press the Z. Have we got it? Oh, we didn't build the nanotube thing. And to do that, we need more carbon. Okay, let's go on. That's more. Hang on, I'm sure I saw some carbon there. Dust. Find the right spot. Right, can we construct that now? Yes. How many did we need? Was it 1 or 2 required? No, it's just the one. Just the one. Okay, let's... where was that computer thing? Let's pop this next to it. Test the research unit. User should recover salvage data from Buried technology. Okay, so we can spend these resources and unlock, in that case, teleportation. See what the other menu said. Search construction. Okay, so and then the same again. We can unlock more. The more advanced. Ooh, what's that? Oh, so it was the same menu again. Oh yeah. Let's give it a quick save. Oh, so offer food. I was about to say, can we not catch it as food? Oh, do we have to? Have we got any? I think we've scanned all of these fellas. These intruders on our base. Okay, explore the planet and locate buried technologies. Recovered technologies can be spent on new construction parts. Use visor to locate buried technology. Cycle tool modes with G. Okay, so let's see how we scan that. So what are we looking for buried technology? That one has those resources. Subterranean relic? I assume that must be what we're going for. Portable refinery. Copper deposit. Some wheat. Unknown building. Debris. Another subterranean relic. Ah, buried technology. And oh yeah, that one over there was the wrong one, Chris. There. Yeah, look. Do about stuttering. Looks like the Wi-Fi. Simple. Let's be lazy. I'm going to press the K button and take the opportunity to sit up in my chair. Just sliding off here. Let's see, is that a big hole? Oh, maybe we should have jumped into the ship for a moment to recharge a bit. Have we got any? We just stick a little bit of that on it. Actually, we look a bit knackered ourselves as well. But we'll get those on the go. What's this disco thing? A jade pea. Okay, we got some peas. And bitten by something. Oh, we walked over the bit we were heading for. Now, what is it that's hitting us? Am I right in thinking that there was some kind of tentacle plant back in the day? Maybe there's one of those on here as well. Maybe I'm walking over. Ah, no, it's one of these things. Surely I was nowhere near that. That's some extreme hitbox. Okay, where's the underground thing again? Here it is. I think I want to press G to change mode. Spend the salvage data at your constructor research unit. Spend the data to learn new construction blueprints. Return to your thingamajig, or press Z to the button. Right, so we're going back to base then. Am I right in thinking that apart from your ship, was there vehicles you could build to go across the land, or am I getting myself again my wires crossed with Astroneer? I know in Astroneer you could definitely build because we had little road trains of stuff going across our planet. I'm sure I remember building a vehicle. There are vehicles, and sea as well. Well, I know we're going to have to get into our shack here. This weather is problematic.
Toxic protection falling.
Right, let's get in here for a minute. What is it called? Exocraft. 2 seconds. Can we just jump into which button is it? Was it this button? No, this one here. Whilst the storm's on, I'll have a little look through you as well, because I'm sure, just we saying exographic, I'm sure I remember seeing something about that in this menu that doesn't appear on screen for long enough. Summon vehicle. Alright. Gives us a chance. So we can summon our ship. Exocraft. Right, hang on. So if we had one, we could have it potentially... Oh, hang on, what the hell is that? It's mechs. Are we going to be battling xenomorphs here? A submarine. I'm not quite sure what that one is. But yeah, I have a vague recollection of like these three vehicles here. Are we recharged? Is this the machine? Could we have built this unit inside? Research buildable technologies? That's what I wanted. Hang on, let's just exit for a second, let's just verify. Spend salvage data. Use the data to learn new construction. It just says new construction blueprints. It doesn't particularly say what we need to use it for. So how many have we got? We've got 2 salvage data we can use. Okay, we can build a ramp now. Place your new build component. Press Z. I kind of what it would like snap to the entrance. Okay. Your base can be renamed. Interact with the base computer, which was this one, I think. Right, here we go. What should we call it? Don't park here. There we go. Toxic Ravens, which I called it. Was it either deactivate the eye through edit or remove it from the text slots Oh, are you are you in bed there, Happy Cat? Well, thank you for coming in there, Happy Cat. You have a good night there. Trying to cause too much mischief. Yeah, we'll see if we survive. We haven't got into a death loop yet. I think we got enough death loops yesterday to last us at least another 3 days. I hate it when it steps in resources you're farming. So can these creatures? Oh, hang on. Do they become hostile if I thingy them? Hear the sounds of it, says an onion from Wolf. But once again, there, Happy Cat. You have a good night there, mate. And I can't remember what I was up to now. There. I can't guarantee on being good. Be sitting there with your ice cream and your midnight shreddies. Some will attack if you if I get them. Most will just run. Nah. Oh, apparently we must have got an achievement there, possibly. Okay, what is it we need to do next? Explore the planet and locate buried technology again. Okay. It was a Wi-Fi symbol, wasn't it? What's that symbol mean? That's debris. I think we're gonna have to go a little bit further afield. Alright, we'll head off in this direction and see what we can find. We'll get to the top of that ridge and we'll do another thingy. So how long does like this sort of like tutorially bit, how long does it go? Like how many of these different things is it going to teach us before it just says crack on and head on your mission through the galaxy? And there was one thing I did with when the game first came out, is I travelled absolutely all over. I went through like whatever wormhole or what have you, and got chucked out on the opposite side of the galaxy to where I started. So I set myself the mission of travelling back to the starting world that I first landed on. Oh, is it a long tutorial? Like last Monday we spent what 2.5 hours on the Alien Dawn, and we still never finished those tutorials, which were supposed to be only a few minutes. Ah, here we go. There was only supposed to be like 10 minutes or something, and we spent like an hour on like a 15-minute tutorial. Oh, it's K I want to press in there. Ooh. Ooh. Clipping through the terrain. But you have a good night there, Wolf. Thank you for coming in. You behave yourself. I suggest everyone get to the panic rooms very quickly as well, especially if Wolf's going to go and hit the roads. And don't forget as well, Wolf, we have our mission. Next Saturday, we need to spam a certain person to tell me I have to go to bed on time. Analyze. Oh, it said analyze something with. Oh, I think that was something I could pick up. Oh yeah, I knew there was some funny little tail thing. Okay. Press. Oh, it says press X to summon my ship. Does it count towards the fuel consumption? If I summon the ship. Learn base teleportation. It's it's not worth it. Let's just walk We weren't that far from it. We're just being lazy. Oh, it does count. It doesn't just sort of like sneakily bring it over. So if you're like thrusters that are out of juice, you still just got to hike it. Then you can't like cheat your ship to you. So you have a good. You gotta find those buried modules. Oh, that's right. There's like caves and stuff as well, isn't there? So if we dig down and we find like a cave network, I kind of have a vague memory of being lost in a cave on one planet. Let's get back to the ship as quickly as possible here. Like this here. And this must be the bottom layer. Gather a little bit of this. Hang on, should I have done this first? So can I, if I press this button here, can I Astroneer style myself out of here? I suppose with that, if something goes wrong on a planet, then I suppose you can make your own cave to hide in until the weather passes. Okay, what did we come here for? We came to do this one? And it says it wants us to look into base teleporter. Okay, 4 lots of metal plating, 2 lots of that, and a whole stack of sodium. So, gather the dust. So need 2 more. Okay, craft the metal plates. It was... Okay, so we need a lot more of the, a lot more of that stuff. Oh, right, hang on. Our thingamajig, I think, is out of juice. Oh, that hardly put anything into it. Right, we can't touch that one. Right, we'll have to find some smaller ones then. We need 150, don't we, in total? Oh, I see that one there. It just ran away with the animal when we started doing our thing. don't know what this is, but we'll probably need it for something. There'll be something down the line that we need for it. Right, let's see how that stands now. Okay, we got our 4 sheets. Where did we park? Ah, there it is. Gather 100. Oh, now we need 100 carbon. That's not carbon. What's the big blue thing? That's something different.
Protection. Falling.
Oh, this is going to take a little while to gather up the carbon here, isn't it? Oh, you look a bit knackered. Do you have any carbon? Evening. Was it the DoorDash ideas? Now, I've heard of DoorDash before, but where I live, it's not something that operates. Is that the one that delivers the food and stuff? There's somebody trying to clobber us here. Let's press this button here and see if we can find a nice... Yeah, currently in Scotland, but where I am is a small village in the middle of nowhere. I think I may have seen some of it when I was on a night out in Glasgow. I'm sure I saw someone on a bike. I think it was one of those, if not something very similar. But for the village where I am at, nothing gets delivered here. Oh, well, there is one Chinese takeaway that will deliver out here. Other than that, that's only because it's in the next village over. Oh, hang on, we need to go and sit in the ship or the house. I just realised our thing is really low. Right, it's sitting here for a minute, and we probably better redo our health a little bit. There we go. So we still need over 50 of the carbons. Don't get much for these.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Is that carbon? That's carbon. Oh, you're finally getting away from that metered connection, Gary. Okay, now we need to construct 2 carbon nanotube. There we go. Gather sodium. Now, what did we decide was the chemical thing for sodium? Was it this one here? Realistically, that's what every single plan should be, though. And nowadays. NA, yeah. We'll head for the NAs. Keep scanning. How much do we need? We'll gather up these little ones here, and then we'll like circle back to our hut. Why does that look like it's going to explode? Ah, because it is. And we'll grab a little bit of this just because we're passing it. That would need it for something. Okay, construct a base teleporter module. Now it said briefly supply power. Okay. We have to. I'm waiting for this thing to disappear off the bottom of the screen. Let's see. Then biofuel. I take it we're going to do that from here then. Learn biofuel. Requires 1 metal plate and oxygen. Metal plate still requires some more dust. Okay. Oh, you have a good night there, Air Penguin. Seems like everyone's leaving tonight. But you have a good night there, mate. You behave yourself and keep those penguin soldiers in check.
Toxic protection fully.
Always. Oh, did we have it? How much did I say I needed? Z. 1 metal plate and a whole load of oxygen. Okay. Pressing this button. One of those. Proceed. Now, what sort of things are going to have oxygen in them? Take some more of those. Right, that's just the dust. Carbon. Whatever that one is. There was, well, it wasn't like a one that you could build, but there was like random settlements scattered all over the like over the planets, and like all sorts of like random. There was like upgrades, little like booths as well, where you could like upgrade your backpacks and stuff like that. Sodium nitrate. Ah, little red things. They never used to look this detailed, those little red things, though, back then.
Toxic protection fully.
Alright, let's have a... Oh, I just realised our thing here
Technology recharge.
is getting low. So we're looking for little red nuggets. Why did it make us build on this planet?
Toxic protection.
Anything on this way? What's that there? Or the... Oh, hang on, is that one there? No, that's not one of those. Wow, this thing's got a hell of a big hitbox on it, but it does have oxygen. How much did we need? Oh, we have enough. Right, let's go back to the ship. So we'll do all this right for the tutorial, and then of course we'll find somewhere where it's not quite as deadly. Okay, so let's just pop this down here. Learn electrical wiring.
Item received.
You would have thought the thing that we just built was full of wires to start with. There you go, I've got to plug it in. Interact with generator and select furnace tank.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we have power. Good evening and welcome in, fellow space pioneer. Yeah, tonight we are on No Man's Sky. When the game first came out, I played about 100 hours back then. It's a completely different game now, though. And we're basically learning from scratch tonight how to play the game, because none of this stuff was in it. But welcome in there, mate. What was it there? Base computer, log update. Right, let's click on this one. And the planet that is chosen for the tutorial is toxic. Of course it's toxic. Oh yeah, Mr. Smith, been at a hotel there, yep. But welcome in there, Mr. Smith. Well, is this for the? Oh, is this for the wedding? But you've just read the rest of the line. So, if you've had a good day then for your wedding there. Oh, give me 2 seconds, everyone. I just want to quickly check something. Won't be a moment. Hashtag blame Chrissy. Open the thing. Open the other thing. Close that. Am I back in the game? Yay! Oh, hang on. Did I actually close all those windows? I did close those windows. Just had to check something for a second there because I forgot something. But welcome in there as well, Mrs. Smith. I have about 30 hours. Started back in March. Took a break then. Have been playing it every day since Monday. It kind of reminds me of the Hunter Core of the Wild, which we're playing on Tuesday. 2021, I got it for free in Epic, and I played it once. Didn't enjoy it, but I think that I had like some, bad people showing me how to play, or bad at showing me how to play. And I didn't play the game for like 6 months, and then I picked it up again, and then it became a game that I've got hundreds and hundreds of hours into it now. I see the mangoes all flying past the screen as well now of Mr. Smith. Scanner detected unusual broadcast. Warning. The British computer archives have reached their end. It seems there's nothing more. I will learn from them. Which appear to have left their base and headed to the space station. Okay, let's just go in here for a moment and recharge our thing whilst we wait for the next thing. Investigate the space station, following the footsteps of the base computer's previous owner. Was there a space station in this system? Oh, no, 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 abort, abort, abort. Oh, I just clipped the button and now I've used the last of our fuel. Oh, no. I didn't mean to press it. Oh, great. We don't have anything to refuel this with then. So what do I need? Is that uranium I need to find, or Starship launch fuel? Okay, how do we construct the launch fuel? Oh, I need that stuff that we... Did we not pick up some of that stuff just before? Okay. Ah, right, we need a metal plate. Alright, right, that's actually probably doable then.
Technology recharge.
Yay! Ada beat you up. Right, whatever you do, don't press that button again. See, when I first fired it, when I originally played it, there wasn't any third-person view, and I tried it for like 15 minutes today, and I didn't like it. That's why I switched over to the first person. Okay, let's get out of here though, assuming the game doesn't crash. Okay. Right, one thing I couldn't get before was... I was trying to take a look at the system. How do I zoom in on that? Because nothing I seem to press. Because, I mean, how am I supposed to focus on what those lines are actually... or any of that when it's so far away? Enter free look. Oh, that's going to cause... So if I click on there... Right, so is there a space station in this one then? I'm not sure what these symbols all mean. You know how to make me feel sick. That's how we fly. Whee! Do a barrel roll. Alright, let's put a little bit of space between us and the planet. Oh, should we investigate what that is? I knew there was some other weapons you could use. There's quite a cooldown on them. Yeah, I got the mouse and keyboard. When I originally played it, I used mouse and keyboard. I debated maybe he's doing it with the controller for the evening. Let's see, you describe. Where's our base? Surely it should have a little flag with the words "Do not park here" written on it. There we go. Don't park here. It's 15 hours away. Ooh, what's that icon there? Ah, space station. Two, one. Here we go. And land. Ooh, there was never anything like that in the back. It was always just pretty bare in these. What's this thing? Flight path management 80. Apparently it's sufficient. We can't do any of these options. We need something to do something with it. Alright. But whatever this was never here last time. Of course, I'm going back to what? Like, when did it come out? Was it 2016? Explore space station. Find life forms and ask about mysterious signal. Evening. Is it really you? Forgive me. I've been searching for such a long time. Can we ask this fella about the signal then? It only gives me the option to decline the offer. See, one thing I do remember is coming to these bases was, and talking to the people on planet side, from what I can remember, was fairly useless. Is it still useless now? I demand your phone world interloper. That's right. Whoever was writing all the stuff, they just love the word interloper, don't they? It's like every sentence in the game. You're always learning the translation for the word as well, if I remember rightly. Decline offer because we don't have whatever he wants. Anything down here? I requires an Atlas pass. Oh, it's like Christmas. Ask about other travellers. Anyone draws back startled, and look on their face tells me the conversation is over. Oh, there we go. We've learned the word for interloper. I told you. And this will be the shop for buying and selling bits. Well, I don't know anything about that just yet, so we'll leave that. We'll leave that bit alone for now. Oh, we can't. I thought we could jump down, maybe. From which behind the terminal. Ask about other travellers. Lifeform looks at me with alarm before waving me away. Oh, where did these all people appear from? Repeat 16. It's not their own. Yeah. I'm guessing these space stations are just as useless as what they were back then. Purchase upgrade module? No. Don't want to purchase anything just at the moment. So all these shops then. We'll try the other side in case anything else in the area. I don't want to buy anything just at the moment. Appearance modifier. Oh.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, Spock. Samwise Gamgee lost as scissors decapitates lizard. Better luck next.
Better luck next time, Samwise. Okay, so we can actually modify all these bits and bobs then with these. We do colours and all that as well. No, we'll keep it as default at the moment there. No, not really. Just the quest line has you piss off the first few merchants. Ship outfitters. Where to find upgrades? Upgrade ship. We can't do anything because we haven't got any of what it's asking for. I wonder if we should have a look at it and see. Obviously, my save file is old. It may not work. But maybe we should have a look at what my other ship, my other airship for the one that looks like a chicken's head. Oh, there's more people on this side loitering around. Oh, they seem disgruntled just by my, yeah, here we go, interloper again. First class their hands. Look down at my frame. I feel sorry for my entire being. Language skills? I inhale thinking, which are the words I'm confident with pronouncing. Acknowledge the importance of this word. Why is this game like that obsessed with that one word? Because I remember it being like on every single dialogue. Request this. Just click on option 1, see what happens. You have learned the Gek word for the. What is our... Yes, indeed, because we just are the universal interloper. Right, let's just click on these just randomly and see what happens. Rory teaches me a word. We've learned the Bob's word for death. Such a cheery folk. We'll have a word with everybody and see what happens. Travel symbol. We've now learned the word for unknown. No, just leave. That bloke just said just leave. We now learned the word for help. So what is our current mission then? Or are we still just having a word with everybody until they submit? Let's use this symbol. You learned the word for... Oh, something has been on screen before I could read it. Okay, what is our current mission? Space station. Where was the... I don't remember, where was the thing we clicked on that showed us our current mission? This one maybe is? The encoded message has been stored for later use. Upgrade your inventory at the Exosuit Technology Merchant. Okay. Exosuit Technology Merchant. Which one of these is you? I don't think these are merchants as such. Cartography? I think it's on the other side. Yeah, let's jump over to the other side of the thingy-majig there. Escape and log. Ah, here we go. There we go. So, awakenings. Reach the decoded coordinates. Oh, so have we uncovered where we need to go then? We're going to have a look at this. If we can work out which one is... There we go, exosuit upgrades. So I remember there being like little booths like these on the planet that you could get upgrades from. Upgrade your inventory at the merchant. Install upgrade. So I had like every slot available on me. I think I had every slot available in my original. When ready, leave. So ready to leave, use the teleport terminal to return to your base. Ah, I think that was on the other side, wasn't it? So the problem I've got is, right, you see where just above Roasty's head, the chicken in the corner, has like the mission things. Well, on my ultra-wide screen, my microphone arm comes across that part of the screen, so I can, any game information which is held from there, I never get to see. Okay, alright, there we go, we're over there. Your base. Walk to don't park there. Or don't park here. So do you have to be in like a proper multiplayer game for like, if, for example, if you just in your solo play like the sim as we've started now, if you were to come across this planet, I assume the Stargate things are still in the game, where you put the symbols in. Could you then come across this base as it appears now, or is this base only appear here when I'm active in the game? Visit the base computer. Begin decryption. Traveller finds their wings. Fly to us and claim your place among the stars. Okay, just whilst the screen updates, let's just go into here where it's a little bit safer. Yes, those are relatively free. There should be an extra upgrade in every space station. So every time we go to a new one, we can get a new slot. And every time you summon the anomaly to a new system for a Alexa turn off lamp, for a total of 2 slots per system. And I believe all your bases are stored. It's been a while since it's been years and years since for myself there. Go to coordinates. Sorry, encoded signal received. Coordinates logged. Reach the signal. Is it on this planet? That way. It's off planet. Well, that's convenient. Our ship came back with us. Ooh. Oh, that was the thing. There was a world that I once landed on when I originally played it. There was a super tall mountain peak on it. Because you'd almost think it was going to take you out of atmosphere. Okay, let's see. Which way are we going? Just following that red line. There it is. Maybe we should do a stream. Sit there 3 hours. Maybe we'll do a stream one day where we just we just let it roll. It slows at a slow speed. I was going to do that with the latest flight simulator. We're going to like do like a real flight that could take like 8 hours and then just do like the full flight. Okay, 20-ish seconds. Hopefully this planet is a little bit more... oh, hang on. Oh, this is the wet planet that we came across before, wasn't it? Okay, where did the dot go? Or are we right above it, maybe? Ah, no, it's a little bit further. It's like holding on that 15-second. That looks like an interesting structure down there. Is that where we're going? Yeah, this must be where we're going. Let's just go a little bit closer, though. Ah, it's one of those, the big ships. I was trying to say, which button was it to land? There we go. Okay, is this planet lethal to be here? Ooh, that looks like a big fella. Smoothly, I find the pilot's log. As the plane's ship's log, the terminal spits out a strange sequence of numbers. They're followed by a short message. It normally comes from the stars. Take flight. Schematics for a hyperdrive. Take blueprint. So that's what we'll use it to get out of the system. So it needs some of those metals that we made before and a microprocessor or a ×5. And it's a freezing planet. Couldn't land like somewhere in the the good old Goldilocks zone, where it's just right. Oh, what's that? Whole ship. All right, so if we had to park somewhere else, that would have brought it over. So, just where? So, do we have to get to one of those towers to save the game as well? I'm just going to take off because I just want to save in case something goes tits up. Or should I loot the remains? Oh, I'm not sure which way was it now. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, no, what are you doing? Ah. Wrong button. Wow, that just wasted another load of fuel. Is it autosave, is it? Because what I'm going to do now is we're going to pause. I'm going to hope I can go back to the main menu. Quit to mode selector. Yeah, last save was 15 seconds ago, so that's okay. Then I'll go back to here, and then I want to go back to this save. Just for a moment, I'll just see if it still works. What could possibly go wrong? See if the planet where I think we parked up over anyway was a icy one. Ooh, right. The ship I had was black, so there must have been some kind of an update where now it's red and yellow. Oh, I wonder if my ship's still the same then. So we have a quick little rummage. And how do I get down to the docking bay? A quick look at here. So this is the save file from when I originally played it back in the time where the game came out. It is down here. I thought this was like the bigger room that you could build. Hang on, how do I get off the ship? Yeah, let's go back to the bridge. Maybe there was an entranceway or another floor, perhaps. And there's no door over here. This was where we're going. There's my ship. And it still looks like a big chicken's head. Who are these people? I don't remember there being any other ships in here. There we go. So once I found this ship, I always kept it because it always just reminds me of a big chicken's head. Got a long beak, kind of like a comb going on. I named it X302 there. It still looks like an icy planet beneath us. Let's just take a look at our... it was never that colour. It was a black ship previously. I don't know if this ship is good or bad or anything like that, but... I don't even know what you actually got the bigger ships for. This is like back years and years ago now. From before I moved here. I was kind of hoping that would have caught us in advance. Is that what it's for? Just so you can have like a bit of a mobile base then? Just to, I suppose you could build up all your tools and stuff inside of it, I suppose. Like all those daft computers that we've just been doing. Yeah, that was that one there. Okay, what we're going to do here is, because the temperature in this room is getting really, really high, we are going to wrap up there for this evening. Let's just drag that up there. Drag that out to there. Press these buttons here. So once again, thank you everybody for coming in. As we are, I think we're on the schedule for a week or so's time again. We'll be back on No Man's Sky, and we will continue the tutorial. Tomorrow, though, as Ada's just popped on screen, is we're going to try the Euro Truck Simulator 2, and that will be same again. I got no idea how to play that one. I launched it once, couldn't figure it out, and I've not touched it for 2 years. So we're going to give that one a bash tomorrow. We might get past the menus. On Tuesday, we'll be back on the Hunter. We're going to be setting up for which is it? The Fallow Deer? Is the Fallow Deer the new diamond? Something like that, anyway. So yes, we'll set up for that one there. Batman on Wednesday. Episode 2 of Alan Wake. I still haven't decided what we're going to do, whether we're going to do a main mission or side missions on Friday for Mass Effect. And on Saturday as well, we are starting quite a lot of new games. We're starting Fallout New Vegas and Destiny 2 as well. We'll give that a bash as a one-off. It is a free-to-play game. I assume that once we get through the introduction, we'll be able to do a multiplayer thing. But I don't know how long the introduction takes. It is a long time since I played Destiny. Okay, let's press some buttons here though, and let's have a spy. Let's just jump over to see this lady here. Copy and paste. So once again, thank you all for watching. Have a good night, and if I find the right button, I'll see you all next time. Thank you for joining me today. If you are enjoying our journey and would like to see more, then please rate, comment, favourite and subscribe in whichever manner your chosen platform allows. If you are joining us on Twitch, Mixer or YouTube, where we have loads more for you to watch, from our live streams to all our episodes across our various series. You can also drop by and say hi over on Discord, where we chat about everything from Minecraft to books and movies to tabletop games. But most importantly, thank you very much for watching and have a lovely day.